Welcome DYC, welcome to the fourth message of the series, the last one. We're looking at Isaiah 9:6, that he will be called the Everlasting God, Wonderful Counselor, Everlasting God, Mighty God and the Prince of Peace. I'm currently walking out at the moment, beautiful countryside, there's Gemma walking, Dawson up ahead, beautiful skies. I hope you guys had a good Christmas. Hopefully you got the presents you wanted and a good time with your family as well. But this is the last talk of the series. It's been great to talk about and get to know Jesus better in those different four names. But the last one today, he would be called the Prince of Peace. And at the moment I'm walking around, it's very peaceful, very quiet. But in the real world at the moment, there's not. You look around and there seems to be no peace at all. We've got coronavirus, we've got divisions in the world, we've seen racism come more forth this year, which has been really sad. Climate change, the world is changing, the floods, it doesn't seem to be peace at all. We live in a very broken world. So when it says that Jesus will be called the Prince of Peace, where is the peace now? The most important thing that God gives us gives us peace in our hearts and peace with God. So when he came, he didn't say that he would bring peace at the moment. When Jesus came, the Jews wanted peace from the Roman Empire. But Jesus didn't do that. He came as a baby, as a man, to die a gruesome death on the cross. Because the biggest thing that does not give us peace in our hearts is sin. Sin is the ultimate problem. It's worse than coronavirus. Like coronavirus, you cannot see sin. We're all born into it. And we're all broken, sinful human beings. And Jesus came to fix that. Because sin is a barrier between us and God. And one day, we'll all die. And we'll come before the throne of God, the judgment seat of God. And all of us, it says in the Bible, all of us are guilty compared to a holy and perfect judge. All of us are guilty. But for the ones who put their trust in Jesus, who accept the free gift of salvation, who accept that he died on the cross for their sins, will be justified. And just to give you a quick example of this, recently I went to court to be a witness, and I won't go into too much details. But I was a witness to be a court, and the person behind the glass screen was being charged. And I was just given my statement as a witness. I was reminded that all of us will be before the perfect judge, which is God himself. And all of us will be guilty. And every court case is usually a prosecutor and a defendant. When I go before the judge of God, will be the best defendant ever. He'll stand up, an example, and he'll be like, I'll take the punishment for this perjury. I'll take the guilt. I've paid the debt already. So that's what Jesus did on the cross. That's what symbolises the cross. When he died on the cross, he paid our debt, he paid our punishment. He says, I will take your place. I will take your guilty punishment upon myself so you can go free. The debt has been paid so you can have everlasting life. And because of that, we can have peace in our hearts and peace with God. We've been reconciled with God. And that's what Christmas is all about. Baby Jesus will be called the Prince of Peace. And he will give peace to our hearts and peace with God. But we know one day, we do live in a broken world. There will be peace on earth one day. When Jesus returns again, his second coming, it says there'll be no more tears, no more pain, no more crying. The old things will pass away, and the new things will come. And there'll be no more death, no more crying, no more sadness. And that's what we've been living at the moment this year. It's been very sad. You might have cried, I don't know. But one day all those things will be gone and there'll be peace and joy forever. And that's what we can look forward to. But at least this Christmas, this year, remember you can have peace in your heart because you have peace with God. Your sin has been dealt with. Jesus has paid the price for you. And if you're not a believer, if you've never given your life to Jesus and known that he's paid your price, he's taken your place, your punishment, you can receive that this Christmas, and you can have peace in your heart. Not to say that everything will be glorious and all your problems will go away, but no, you'll have that peace in your heart. I just want to pray for you right now as I walk in this beautiful countryside. Lord, thank you that you would be called the Prince of Peace. You are the Prince of Peace. You brought peace to our hearts, peace with men, because you paid our price. You paid our debt by dying a gruesome death on the cross. Thank you so much for that, Lord. And thank you that one day you'll come back and bring peace to earth, fully peace. There'll be no more sadness, but there'll be peace. Amen. God bless you guys. Have a good, happy new year. And I'll see you back on the 10th. God bless you guys. Bye-bye.